Okay, I have a bit of a different product than I've reviewed before. I've reviewed other headphones, earphones, and gaming headsets, but this is a little bit different. This is the EasySMX Kid Safe Headphones, and they are the reason these are aimed at children is not just because of, say, the price or the style or the size. It's because they are actually safe, because they won't go above a certain volume level, a certain decibels, which is to prevent kids being putting them on and then turning up the volume on their computer or their phone or whatever, and damaging their ears, damaging their hearing from having it really blasting over the top loud. It can't go above 85 decibels. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. I'll show you it closer up. I'm going to tell you all the specs, and at the end I'll tell you if I recommend it or not and the price. This is the blue and yellow model, so it's very suited to children, especially boys. Of course, a girl could easily like this because there's nothing too one sex or the other, to be honest, about it anyway. It looks quite nice, but this one's probably primarily aimed by the company at boys, I would think. And then they have another model which is pretty much the same specs, but it is light pink where the dark blue is on these, and it's dark pink where the yellow is on these. And this bit here, this bit below this bit here, this section here and around here, actually on the pink ones have pink and purple hearts. So quite obviously it's probably made at somebody, maybe little girls, and this is perhaps more little boys, this model. So anyway, it doesn't matter what your preference, they have both styles. So one of these two types of colours should suit pretty much all kids. So it has a built-in volume limiting feature to protect your child's hearing. Its volume is limited at 85 decibels to prevent any hearing loss or damaging the child's ears, because you might put a show on for them or something. You might put a movie or something on their tablet or computer or whatever and think it's all fine, but they may, when you're not looking or something like that, they may quickly turn the volume right up, well, you know, and they wouldn't take it being blaring loud for too long to do damage. So this is really, really very good safety feature, and this is the primary purpose of these headphones over many others. It is padded and comfortable. And just like with adult headphones, or at least many adult headphones, this section here, and I'll show you in a minute, does pull down in case a child has a larger head and you need to extend it a bit and widen the size of it. So it's soft cushioned ear pads as well as ear headband. It has a eco-friendly plastic outer shell. Its headband, as I have mentioned, is adjustable to fit your child's the right size for your child's head. It has adult sound quality, so when I got these, I expected the sound to be pretty bad quality because they are reasonably cheap headphones aimed at young children. I thought maybe it might even have tinny, horrible audio, but as it says on the product page, it does have adult sound quality with child-friendly design, so it is actually good quality sound. I wasn't expecting it to be as good. I thought it'd be pretty much the worst sound quality I've heard, because really little kids perhaps wouldn't notice that sort of thing as much as adults, so I thought maybe they would have cut down in that regard. But no, it's actually got decent sound quality. They are extremely lightweight and comfortable, because that may be a concern you have if it's going to be too heavy on their head, and and that could cause problems like neck pain or back pain or whatever. No, they are extremely soft, lightweight, compact, and comfortable. What are they? Are they 3.5mm or are they USB? No, these are 3.5mm. And in case you don't know what that is, I'll just show you. That is the regular. That is a regular end that you see on the vast majority of earphones and headphones. That is compatible with most devices. That should be compatible not just with computers, but also smartphones and tablets as well. It's a very traditional, normal stereo 3.5mm audio jack. Its driver size is 30mm, so it is using a slightly smaller one than you get on perhaps some more expensive headphones, which are normally 40mm or perhaps even 50mm if it's a gaming headset. This isn't too bad because a lot are 40, but there are quite a lot, even expensive ones, which are 30mm. And if in case you don't know what that is, a driver in regards to headphones are the speakers in each of the ear cups. So they're 30mm, and I definitely wouldn't want a headset with any drivers smaller than 30, but 30 to 50 is average, and that's fine, especially for a child. Headphones like this, 30 is definitely acceptable. It's not a headset, it's headphones, so there is no microphone. Its connector is 3.5mm, its cable length is about 1.5 meters, it's 1.6 meters, which is a little bit short, but I think that is good in this case. If this was a more expensive, adult headset or whatever, I would be perhaps complaining about the size of the cable. I would have preferred 2 meters, but not on this, not on a kid one, because you don't want it to be too long, where they might trip over it, or they might accidentally say trip over it and pull it out and knock the device over, such as a computer or something like that, and you don't want them to get tangled up in it. It could be a bit dangerous. So I think having a shorter cable on a child safe headphones like this is a good idea. Product weight is about 130 grams. It comes with its cable, which is not detachable. In case you need to replace it, just bear in mind it's not a detachable cable. And it comes with a basic manual, but there's not a lot in there. But it does come with a manual in various languages. They recommend just using a soft, dry cloth to clean the product if possible. You probably shouldn't use various chemicals that could damage them or discolor them. So just bear that in mind, but that's pretty standard sort of thing with most headphones. It comes with 12 months of warranty as well. Okay, so there they are. Are they really teeny? In case you have an older child that you want to give these to? No, don't worry. I actually thought these looked really, 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 really small. But actually, they will fit an adult head as well, because maybe not all adult heads. Maybe if you have a bigger adult head, it won't fit. But I've actually worn these myself, and it fits on my head. And I am a 30-year-old grown man. So clearly, these are not going to be a problem with being too small. If you have an older child, it should fit. As you can see here, on each side here, they will expand as well, larger if you need to, or if you have a smaller child, then you can just leave them up like that, or part way or whatever. These don't turn outwards like for monitoring, which you probably wouldn't want for children ones anyway, but they do move in a bit. They do move in and out a bit to be a somewhat adjustable ear cups as well. It is soft and very, very lightweight. Perhaps the most lightweight headphones I've ever used. Very lightweight, quite flexible as well. They are very, very flexible. They are branded with the logo as well, EasySMX. So what do I think of them? I'm actually quite surprised by them, because when I found out I was getting these to review and test out, I was actually expecting a lot less from them. I had this idea that they wouldn't be adjustable. I thought that they perhaps wouldn't fit larger heads, only really like toddlers, things like that. But actually, if you have an older child that you want to give these to, they even fit an adult, because I've tried it on. So they're very flexible in size. They are adjustable band. The ear bits here, if you need to, they do move in and out a little bit to be adjustable in that regard as well. They have excellent sound quality, or good sound quality. I would even call it excellent because of the price and the fact these are aimed at mostly small children. They have really good sound quality, as well as being lightweight, soft, and even adjustable. And I had this idea before they came, they wouldn't be adjustable, they probably have bad sound. No, they have good sound and are very flexible and adjustable and comfortable. So I actually really, really do recommend these. If you have a child and you want them to have some kind of earphones, headphones, and you're worried about them not being comfortable or too heavy, or them being able to be turned up too loud, these are an excellent choice in either blue or pink, and they aren't overly priced. They're not. You might expect to pay £30 or something like that for these. They're not. They're not £30 or £50. They are actually less than 20. In fact, they're less than 15. They're only £11.99. So they're £12 in the UK, £11.99. Which is really, really good, because they are just so useful, because they are so safe for your kid, and they also are comfortable, and they have good sound quality for what they are. So I do recommend it. A link will be in the description. Please like, comment and subscribe. And if you could do me a huge favour, if you are watching this as a review on the Amazon product page, please hit the button that says yes next to was this review helpful. That will help me out a lot. Thanks for watching.